Have you ever wondered what the best places are to visit in Toronto, Canada? As one of the most exciting and diverse cities in North America, Toronto has so much to offer visitors. From world-famous attractions to hidden local gems, this amazing city is just bursting with incredible things to see and do. In this video, we'll take you on an in-depth tour of Toronto and reveal the very best spots that you simply can't miss. We'll showcase everything that makes Toronto such a fantastic place to explore, from the top museums, landmarks, and neighborhoods to the tastiest foods, coolest events, and most awesome outdoor spaces. Whether you're planning a quick weekend getaway or an extended vacation, we've got all the insider info to make sure your Toronto trip is nothing short of exceptional. Let's get started and discover the list of places to visit in Toronto. 13. Toronto Zoo. Home to over 5,000 animals, the Toronto Zoo is a world-class facility and a fun place to spend an afternoon. Get eye-to-eye with gorillas, giraffes, tigers, polar bears, pandas, and more in naturalistic habitats. Divided into geographic zones, it's fascinating to observe creatures from the Americas, Africa, Eurasia, and the Canadian domain. With such an outstanding variety of wildlife, the Toronto Zoo promises an unforgettable experience for animal lovers of all ages. 12. Toronto Island Bike Ride. One of the best ways to enjoy the scenery of the Toronto Islands is by bike. Rent a bike near the ferry docks and spend the day pedaling past colorful cottages, lighthouses, beaches, and gardens surrounded by refreshing lake views. Packed picnic lunches are a must to fuel up for a full day of island cruising. Don't miss the opportunity for a laid-back bike adventure with awesome skyline views on the Toronto Islands. 11. Chinatown. West of downtown, Toronto's vibrant Chinatown is one of the largest in North America. Dive into the bustling crowds and aromatic smells as you wander past authentic Chinese bakeries, apothecaries, restaurants, and supermarkets. Chinatown is fantastic for shopping for Asian ingredients, browsing Chinese medicine shops, and of course, feasting on delicious eats like dumplings, Peking duck, and bubble tea. Don't miss this chance to experience Chinese culture at its finest. 10. Yorkville. Discover Toronto's ritzy neighborhood of Yorkville, renowned for its glamorous shops, restaurants, and hotels. This is the see and be seen spot where Toronto's elite come to splurge. Feel like a celebrity as you browse the designer boutiques along Bloor Street and window shop luxury flagships like Chanel, Gucci, and Louis Vuitton. After dark, Yorkville transforms into a hub of trendy bars and clubs. Come to people watch, dine in style, and experience the neighborhood's upscale vibe. 9. Casa Loma. Channel your inner Victorian aristocrat with a visit to Casa Loma, a Gothic revival mansion that looks straight out of a fairy tale. The 98-room castle, built between 1911 to 1914, boasts lavish interiors, secret passageways, and towers offering breathtaking city views. Climb the 800-foot staircase, stroll through the estate gardens, and try your hand at archery. Costume guides and interactive exhibits add to the magical time travel experience. Casa Loma is one of Toronto's most unique and photogenic landmarks. 8. Graffiti Alley. One of Toronto's hippest attractions is Graffiti Alley, an exploded canvas of colorful street art tucked away in the Fashion District. The long alley is completely covered from floor to ceiling in ever-changing spray-painted murals by local and international artists. Snap some Instagram-worthy pics of the funky urban artwork in this alternative outdoor gallery. Graffiti Alley gives visitors a peek into Toronto's eclectic creative scene. 7. Distillery District. Step back in time among the Victorian-era warehouses of the Distillery District, one of Toronto's trendiest neighborhoods. The cobblestone streets are lined with indie shops, art galleries, cozy cafes, and restaurants housed in converted whiskey distilleries from the 1800s. In December, the Distillery District transforms into a magical Christmas village for the Toronto Christmas Market. Come to shop, dine, wander, and soak up the charm of this historic district. 6. Royal Ontario Museum. Calling all culture vultures, the Royal Ontario Museum is one of Toronto's top museums, with an astounding collection of over 6 million artifacts spanning art, world culture, and natural history. The museum's striking modern Crystal Edition contrasts beautifully with the original historic building, Must-see galleries include dinosaur fossils, gemstones, Egyptian mummies, and the ornate Chinese temple. Prepare to spend hours getting lost in the Royal Ontario Museum's fascinating trove of global arts and artifacts. 5. Hockey Hall of Fame. No trip to Canada's hockey capital would be complete without visiting the Hockey Hall of Fame. Ice hockey fans will be in heaven exploring this shrine to the sport, which features the coveted Stanley Cup trophy along with interactive exhibits and hockey memorabilia. See game-used gear from hockey greats like Gretzky and learn about the legends of the sport. The Hockey Hall of Fame perfectly captures Canada's passion for hockey and is a must for any sports lover. 4. High Park. Boasting nearly 400 acres of green space, High Park is Toronto's largest public park and one of the top free things to do. Its forested areas, trails, ponds, and sporting facilities give locals and visitors plenty of room to roam. Must-see highlights include the cherry blossom trees, Grenadier Pond, the lovely hillside gardens, and the small High Park Zoo. You could easily spend a whole day enjoying the natural beauty and relaxed vibe throughout this urban oasis. 3. Toronto Islands. Visiting the Toronto Islands is like entering a peaceful hideaway just minutes from downtown. Only accessible by ferry, these small islands in Lake Ontario offer beaches, parks, hiking trails, bike rentals, and more. Relax on the sandy shores of Center Island Beach, enjoy picnics in shady groves, and stop for ice cream after renting a surrey to cruise around the car-free islands. With beautiful lake views everywhere, the Toronto Islands are the perfect spot to unwind. 2. Ripley's Aquarium. Get up close with over 20,000 aquatic animals at Ripley's Aquarium, one of the best indoor family attractions in Toronto. Marvel at exotic sharks, rays, sea turtles, and more as you explore exhibits like Dangerous Lagoon and Rainbow Reef. The highlight is walking through the underwater tunnel with a moving conveyor belt where you'll be surrounded on all sides by a stunning marine world. With fun interactive elements, Ripley's Aquarium is an awesome way to spend a few hours, rain or shine. 1. CN Tower. No trip to Toronto is complete without a visit to the iconic CN Tower. At 1,815 feet tall, this towering structure is one of the world's tallest freestanding buildings and has become a defining landmark of the city's skyline. Visitors can soak in panoramic views of Toronto and Lake Ontario from the observation decks and glass floor. For an extra thrill, brave souls can tackle the Edge Walk, which allows you to walk hands-free along the exterior ledge of the tower 116 stories up. The CN Tower is one of Toronto's most unforgettable attractions. And there you have the very best places to visit in Toronto. From awe-inspiring landmarks like the CN Tower to charming local neighborhoods overflowing with culture, this incredible city truly has it all. When it comes to fantastic museums, amazing food, awesome outdoor spaces, and so much more, Toronto offers endless opportunities for great times and amazing memories. So what are you waiting for? Start planning your Toronto getaway and get ready to fall in love with this world-class city. Let us know in the comments if you have any other favorite spots in Toronto that we should check out. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more travel inspiration. Hit the notification bell so you never miss one of our adventure-packed videos. Thanks for watching and happy travels!